Hello and welcome everyone this evening. You probably can see it from the thumbnail and the title, but today we are stranded tonight finally at Spa. For no reason, it's totally not round 7 of season 7 here at VDRL. If you were in a stream past week, you probably heard that I was very excited for this race, but why am I? Let me explain. Spa, of course, is my home race. I'm from Belgium. We have Solder too, but Spa is a little more excited because it's almost a complete opposite from other F1 tracks and other tracks in general. It's known to being the longest track on the calendar, like above 7 kilometers. It isn't normal. It's too long. We have only 22 laps this race, so yeah, you know that it's too long sometimes. It has also the highest elevation, and the track goes through a forest, which makes the vibe, if you race there, totally different than other tracks. And Spa has also the fifth highest top speed and general speed of the calendar. And this race is gonna be very important for the championship. Regic is now leading the championship with 75 points different from Kevin. And with 3 races left after this one, he can easily snatch the championship trophy this race. If I calculated it right. Because I'm not that good at math, but if I calculated it right, it will be very excited to watch him win this race again, because he has 3 or 4 wins this season already. For the construction championship, Regic's teams is also dominated this season with Aston Martin, where Regic and Toro are driving, and it has now 195 points, while Red Bull, the second team in the construction championship, where the brothers Van Dijk, the infamous brothers Van Dijk, has now 102 points. So if I'm not wrong again, there is a difference of 93 points in the championship, constructor championship. So this race will be very important. And if you were here too last week at Silverstone, you probably heard that I was alone here in the commentating booth. It was quite sad and lonely. I need to say that. I can say it. I think it was, yeah, nobody besides me, only me, my cat, and my coffee. Because I'm tired. But I have exciting news this week, yeah. Because I'm not alone this race. I am here tonight with the one and only Jella. He is finally back after a few weeks where he took a break. Jella, say hi.
Hello, everyone. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back here, back in the commentating booth, and here to give Mario some company at his home race. I know commentating at your home race is a very special thing.
How are you actually? Because you weren't here for like 3 or 4 races, and we didn't hear for you for over a month. Did a lot happen behind the scenes, or?
I would say quite a bit happened behind the scenes. Yeah, I won't give too much info on that, but yeah, I mean, just I was a couple of things. I was sick, then I was out of the country, so I wasn't at home. I'm doing very well, and I remember I checked standings. I think ahead of last week at Silverstone. I said, okay, 40 points to 40 points or whatever it was between the Rajic and sixth place. I was like, yeah, I mean, Kevin can still turn it around here, I reckon. And then I hear today that all of a sudden he can win the championship. And I'm just running the numbers in my head now as they go. So, remaining points left for the season, I'm fairly sure you get 3 points for pole position, right? 3 races left, so you can get 9 points for that. You can get 78 points with race win and fastest laps. 78 plus 9 is 86, right? So, Rajic needs to outscore Kevin by 11 points. So, if Rajic wins with the fastest lap and Kevin is in 3rd place, if then Rajic or Kevin gets pole position, wins every race with the fastest lap, they'll be dead on points. So Kevin needs to finish outside the podium positions, and Rajic is crowned champion, probably the earliest out of anyone.
Yeah, it is very early. I never seen this domination. It's like Max Verstappen 2022, because yeah, it isn't normal. And I forgot what I was gonna say. But what are you thinking about this race and the next 3 races coming up? Because it will be excited. It will be scary to watch. Reggie can do everything with his all the races that he driven in. He gone into a podium, and he can do easily 6 or 9 points difference with Kevin easily. I see him do that.
Yeah, well, these last 3 races, if Rajic ends up winning the championship, will be a bit boring, because apart from the fight for the lead, there's not a whole lot of like battles going in between the field. You've got Kevin and Tamar who aren't far away. You've got Timo and Froby 4 points separated. You've even got Danny a further 2 points behind, but he's only driven 2 races, and one of them was Mexico, where he was quite angry after that one. So I doubt we'll see him again, but he was very quick to that race. What am I expecting them for these last 3 races? Well, of course, we got Spa today. We're on board with one of their championship contenders, or barely a championship. He's really only in it with maths. I wouldn't say, if Rajic doesn't pick up the championship today, it's gonna be next week. I'll be very surprised if he doesn't win it next week. Hell, he could even secure it, or help him secure it, if he gets pole position. Right now he's in the pit, so no Rajic, he might try last first. But the last 3 races, Baku, great track. Anything can happen at Baku. Zandvoort, Kevin's home track, the 2 Red Bulls home track, so we might see something from them. And then ending out in, I'm guessing that's Monza, it's an Italian flag, I'm guessing it's Monza. Monza always produces something special then, as already a few drivers have set a lap on the top 6 then, as Kevin currently leads by almost a second ahead of Nicholson.
So what you're saying, it translates into Regic wants to win now. He needs to, because Monza, it's unpredictable, and Zandvoort, because it's the brothers Van Dijk home track, they will maybe dominate the race. So he needs to win this race, so he can win a championship. So it's secured.
I wouldn't say he needs to win this race, but I would say this is, out of the next coming races, the easiest to win. And
Yeah.
you know, he doesn't need to win. He needs to finish. He needs to finish in the top 4 if he wants to finish in the drivers. Of course, we gotta wait for qualifying to end, right? I mean, Kevin can still get pole, and it'll be a whole different story. So yeah, I'm gonna wait with my calculations until qualifying is done, so we can give out those points for qualifying. But Rajic still in the pit lane then, so he might be doing a last first.
He might fall asleep behind his rig. So maybe he wakes up when the race begins. And also I need to give a very important update on past week's race, because you probably saw that Regic ended up in P3, but yeah, there were a lot of crashes, a lot, the most I think this season, or what I even saw in a race, because I sim race myself in leagues, and wow, a lot of crashes happened, but in that race a lot happened. So of course a lot of reports happened and penalties. So Regic was, I think, 30 seconds behind P1, but with all the penalties, he just took P1 again, and that's why he has such a big lead. So it isn't really a surprise for me anymore, but for others it may be, because if you're not in a Discord server, which you should join, you wouldn't have seen that information.
Yeah, we've just got over 10 minutes left of qualifying now. Kevin's still in front. Rajic's near the pit lane. Martin, you confirmed to us if he is going to do that last to first challenge or last to championship challenge even. Of course, once again, Martijn is the guy, one of the owners of VDRL, being and also what I like to call the race director, even though now we have an official race director. He's providing the stream not only to you guys, but also to myself and Myro. So we don't need to jump into that god-awful F1 24 game. Oh, I will say that I'm currently, I had a league race yesterday and the day before that. I won both of them. So right now I'm kind of loving the game, I'm not gonna lie. But you already know, as soon as I'm DNFing, I'll absolutely hate the game. But yeah, he's doing the stream, all the fancy shit you see on the stream and before and during it as well. That is, I want to say all on him. I will say all on him. Not that some random guy from the server I've never heard of comes in and says, yeah, that, excuse me, that was actually me. But yeah, he's the guy with the streaming. So yeah, make sure to subscribe and like. As we can see now, Werner, who's on his hot lap, pretty much slap bang in the middle of the track. And I'll tell you, Mara, I was at Spa in 2022, not for the F1 race, but for a GT3 event. And this part right here, you can see it from the parking lot. And fuck me, it is so steep in real life. Same thing with Eau Rouge. I mean, you don't see how steep it is, but my god, is it steep. I would highly recommend you go to Spa. Just like, let's say you're driving through Belgium, just go to Spa and you will see this track is ginormous. Like, it's huge, it's wide, the elevation change ridiculous, the steepness just ridiculous.
That's why I love Spa, because Belgium is known to have the worst roads in history. Like everywhere you drive, you almost it's like dirt. It's like you're driving on dirt. But here and in Zolder, because we have a second racetrack in Belgium, even though we're very tiny. Here at Zolder. Spa, it's the best track ever. It's so smooth, but the elevation, the difference in everything, the speed. The crashes, here happens a lot of crashes for sure in the straight and in the big corners. The double left, for example.
Double gauche, or double gauche. My French is not
no
back,
French
right?
here.
In fact, I can't speak French. I know how to say bonjour, which is hello. Je m'appelle Yale. My name is Yale. And escargot, which is snails, you know, because you eat snails in France apparently, and oui, which is yes. My Dutch is a lot better.
And baguette.
Baguette, yes, and croissant.
That's the most important word in France.
Yeah,
baguette.
But I don't know. Is Spa in the region for? I'm guessing it's in the region for French. Then, if it's called Eau Rouge, red water, double gauche, double left, or as we better know it, Pouon. Timo has just gone purple in Sector 2.
Ooh. This run has a lot of potential because it is his first lap on the server. He joined very late.
He's using too much battery. He's out of battery.
Oh no.
He drained his overtake. He drained his overtake so much. I think he forgot to turn over something. But that's #1 rule on a qualifying lap. Like, even if he would use a bit less overtake and just stay in like medium or hot lap, he would have improved. That's how big the difference between no ERSs and medium ERS. Kevin going quicker, 41.2 now, and now it is a second between him and second place.
The difference between skill level between the Van Dijks is very big. It's known. It's known to that Timo isn't the best. But I need to say 1:43 is still a pretty good time, and I'm actually wondering, now I see down below, Timo is Pulse Luxury with the mediums on qualifying. Why?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
This is actually, I actually always do my first lap on mediums, and that's usually because I usually screw up the first lap. Right? I'm assuming his tires are max on 3%, right? That's what mine are usually on. So you save the set of softs, right? Which around here don't go too long. 5 laps, but if you think about it, 5 laps is almost a quarter of the race distance. And a late safety car, you could be looking very small. There's been so many times where people like Kevin and Ramos just don't have fresh softs at that after a safety car got pulled out.
Indeed. You need to be very lucky with safety car. It's almost tradition. Like I said past week, it's almost tradition in a VDRL race to have a safety car, and uh, like you need to be very lucky with your strategy, and you need to have a lot of strategies in your head. I talked before to drivers, and they said they don't actually make strategies for the safety car. So that's cool to of or yeah important to know about, that they just improvise
Yep,
if there's a safety car. I don't know what I'm talking about, but
Timon's forgotten to turn his overtake off, so on his in-lap he's still draining battery. And Dutchy then is currently, double stacking in the Red Bull garage. And I think the Aston Martins won't go out. If they do go out, it's going to be for one lap now. So Raj is going to, in fact, go for the last two championship drive. Let's see if his teammate plays the teammate game. I don't think so. It's Toro. Toro loves to get his elbows out. Also loves to get a 3-second penalty, like 2 seconds before the race ends. And whatnot. And there we go. Toro is retired, and I'm assuming Rajic will retire shortly as well.
we can ask both of them, or even one of them, if they end up in the podium finish, which I'm guessing they will. Why they did this? Because it's a quite
Well,
unusual strategy.
I think Rajic
The
did
race.
it. I think Rajic did it because he's 75 points out of Kevin in the championship and wants a bit of wants to entertain us and the fans a bit.
Yeah, true. But you know, even if he took the championship trophy, racing is never boring. That's an important quote. It's never boring. Like, and for sure in a league race, because always a safety car can happen, and always someone can crash. And it happens a lot that someone out of nowhere crashes and makes a battle fall down into a safety car, and then out of nowhere everyone is behind each other, but then the first corner everyone is on top of each other, and that's just beauty to see. I love that. Beauty. That's why I love racing. Racing is the best. For sure, league racing. This isn't the most professional league. We got drivers who are just rookies, like Alonso, but we also got drivers that are almost esports potential, or esports potential. So there is a lot of difference, and I need to say, it's also beauty to see that. Like, seeing rookies grow over races time. Of course they will fail, of course they will crash, but slowly but surely they will grow and become better. And that's just beauty to see. You feel like a parent then. You feel like you mentor them to greatness in sim racing. And
Yeah,
currently,
100%. I mean, am I allowed to say this? But I'm not going to say who in case I'm not allowed to say this, but we have had a driver who's actually in the Lotte's like academy team or something. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to say who in case I'm not allowed to say that, but we have had that. So VDRL, you know how like in football or in F1 even, you know, you got like the academy and then you got the big team, right? It's that step between academy and big team. It brings in that talent, produces it, builds it up, and then sells it for millions. As look at this Timo getting a lovely slipstream from a McLaren. This must be the McLaren of Simon. No, he's not getting out the way. There's contact.
oh,
Simon and
not gonna lie.
Simon. He's not on a whole lap. He's got 17% battery. Yeah, he was just parked on the racing line, like he was getting a sausage from Burger King, and Burger King don't make sausages anymore. Like he was getting a burger from McDonald's or something. Or some fries, those are Belgium.
Ooh, I'm getting hungry now, and it's evening. I'm not going out to McDonald's right now. I can do. It's,
Yeah, you can order some
It's
McDonald's
evening.
via your phone.
That's true, but I need to watch a race, you know? That's more important than food.
Yeah, I mean, one time you
Because-
ate kebab while commentating.
Oh yeah, remember that. I forgot. I thought the race was at 8. So I was a little bit late. But now I'm always on time. But my cat is just all the time meowing in the corner
Tragic.
because he's hungry, like me. And you, probably, I guess.
I haven't eaten since. I had a little snack, but yeah, I had lunch at about 12. Mine was very good. I had some like barbecue ribs. Anyway, can we go on board with Rajic? Because he's actually going for a lap then. And I'm sure you guys would rather see Rajic on his
Finally.
hot lap. This could be his last hot lap before he's crowned world champion of season 7 then. So Martin, let's switch over to the Aston Martin of Rajic, currently going through Poon. He's just ahead of Kevin then, who's also coming around the double left-hander Poon into Stavilo. Then Yellow Flag is behind us. Martin, get on to Rajic, please. Come on, man. I was praising you 5 minutes ago, and now you ignore this. Come on, man.
It's just,
Martin,
he wants to skip us. But
Kevin is down on his
almost at
time.
the end, so probably. Oh no! But
Kevin
he got
is-
purple.
But he had the fastest time, but overall he's still down on his time by half a tenth of a second. And Rajic, you might be able to see Rajic if you squint your eye. That moving pixel there,
Rajic?
that is Rajic then. Here we go, Rajic then, round the bus
Finally.
and onto the finish line. It's a 1:41.3. He's behind Kevin by a tenth. Kevin is
Wow.
coming into the pits. I think unless Nicholson can pull an absolute blinder of a hot lap out, it's going to be Kevin and Rajic 1 and 2. Nicholson round the bus stop chicane, then he plants his foot to the floor. Low snap over to DRS open, and it's a 1:41.5. He improves by 3 tenths, but not enough. Pulse Luxuries are second behind. I doubt these three are in a league of their own.
Yeah. I need to say 1 lap and then immediately getting second. That's something a world champion will do. I'm actually not surprised. I'm not surprised that Regic has done that. I will, yeah, at the interviews, we need to say that was like a very cool thing to do. That was a very cool thing. Because if I did that, I just would have crashed because of too much stress. You get a lot of stress if you do, yeah, in qualifying, if you have like, if you need to drive your 1 qualifying lap. It's a lot of stress. And then you crash easily. Easily, 1 mistake and then boom, in the wall. And then it's over. But now he's fine, he's second, and he's happy.
Here we go then, Kevin on pole position then for the Belgium Grand Prix. Rajic in P2, can he get that championship? Gap is now only 74 points, so he needs to outscore him by 12 points. So, if Kevin gets the top 3, it's over for Rajic. He can't win this round, but he then only needs to get like 1 point in the next race. And P3 was Nicholson, P4 was Pulse Luxury. The rest, I'll be honest, Spyro, I do not remember.
Yeah, fair, me either. All those names, all those different names.
Are you seeing the weather? It's looking rather cloudy, and you know, Spy usually rains. Don't
That's
worry,
something
guys.
Belgian.
The race won't be cancelled. Don't worry about it.
It's always something Belgian. It's typical Belgium. Always when the broadcast says full sun, a nice warmth, it rains. So
Okay, what's your
it's
prediction?
always the opposite.
Predictions. Will Rajic be crowned
Rajic
champion?
Is yes.
I'm gonna
I
say
now
no.
say it. Yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Ooh, that will be a fight between us then. If I win, what do I get?
If you get you won't be server muted during the interviews.
No.
Anyway, on the grid now, then it's the Belgium Grand Prix. Kevin on the Red Bull on the left, and his rival Rajic on the right. Then can Kevin? It is mission impossible for him. It's lights out, and away we go. Good start for Kevin and Nicholson. Nicholson already alongside Rajic. There's yellow flags behind. Root Kings has left the session, but we go 4 wide. into turn 1. Red Bull has Aston Martin and Mercedes, Dutchy, Toro, and who was it? I'm guessing it was, well, I would say Timo, but I can't. Yeah, and Timo there. But look at that. Dragic on the softs. He's going aggressive. Nicholson as well. Here is the slipstream then. The Aston Martin chasing down the Red Bull towards the Lacombe chicane. They go down the inside. Look how easy that is. That is just the slipstream. And they now on the soft tires. Can he pull that 1 second gap? Because if you stay within DRS, it is so easy to keep up. Oh, Dutchy and Elmo of the Void. That's a great name. Coming in contact. They're almost spinning, but saving a Timo now right between them, ready to pick up the pieces.
Wow, what a chaotic lap. Rajic is already almost half a second ahead, and like from P11 to P14 they started like late. I don't know what happened, but they bumped into each other real banging. Oh yeah, and Rutgens DNF'd already in the first lap, which is yeah, something.
Timo eyeing up. Oh, Timo goes a bit wide, going into Stavilo then. But he's eyeing up the Mercedes of Dutchy then. It is Dutchman versus Dutchman. I'm assuming Dutchy's from Dutch, so it might be its own race actually. Remus gets overtaken by Toro. Toro is on an absolute steaming lap right now. Up 7 positions, yeah. And who's lost the most? It will be Elmo, who's lost 4. Then, oh, Dutchy is round, and I wonder, did Timo tag him there? Or not? Kevin has stayed within a second of Rajic though. And I've suddenly gone really cold, I'm not gonna lie, Myro. Oh, down inside! That is very aggressive from Timo wheelbanging Simona. But I'm not, should I say Simona? Is he Spanish? I don't know. But he's gonna have DRS now. And no, do these guys not know how to save battery?
It looks like
Neto. It's absolute prick.
It looks like Simona, the McLaren, is so much better in the race itself than in qualifying. Because if I'm not wrong, he was 3 seconds behind the guy in front of him and 6 seconds behind P1. And now he's just battling the whole time with Elmo and Timo. But Elmo overtook him, and now he's almost last with Dutchy, who spun out and is now 3.5 seconds behind him, while Kevin is now trying to get back into P1 while Rajic is just cruising through the track. He's so much faster, like he's going out of the DRS zone any moment, and then he's gone for the full race already after 2 laps. I'm not surprised, to be honest. It's Rajic. He's almost world champion for a reason.
Well, hold on now. In 3 laps time, these mediums are gonna be better than the softs, and then he'll just blow them onto DRS. Look at this, giving these the DRS. Now look, he can't even get. He's basically holding on a rope, that is saying, "No, Rajic, don't leave. I need to stay within 1 second." Nicholson also within 1 second. I mean, look at it. All the top 6 total has gotten himself into the lead DRS train. That is respect to Toro. Then he got past Vastas, we missed that, up into P6, and he is now chilling behind, Froby plus Luxury Nicholson, and all of a sudden, boom, Kevin and Rajic.
Always nice to see such a DRS train where drivers are just battling every DRS zone and coming back with every DRS zone and losing speed. And while look at here, look at the battery. Such strategy is so cool to see, so interesting to see that some drivers just use their whole battery just on 1 lap to get through in the DRS zone and cruise past everyone. Strategy is sometimes more important, in my opinion, than the racing itself. But if you make a lot of mistakes, it costs time. Like Rajic is now almost full out of the DRS zone, but the mediums will become better. So this will be the point, I think, that he might come back Wow.
Look at Toro side by side with Froby, so just got in there. He's going past him, Blanchiment, which is another French word which I've nailed, but thank you very much. Real F1 commentators for saying that I don't listen to F1 in French. Just putting that out there. Like I said, my French is bonjour and some other words. Toro, fastest lap of the race. He is on a mission right now. Oh, never mind, he's gone a bit deep. But he's on a mission. Pulse Luxury might not have DRS. I think Pulse Luxury just got DRS by like 200ths of a second.
Wow, otherwise Toro would just overtake him.
No, he doesn't have DRS.
Cruising.
Pulse Luxury has not got DRS. Yeah, Toro is gonna fly past him.
Yes, he's just flying. The flying. I don't know what he is.
Polish. Pole. He's a Pole.
Polish.
Flying Pole.
Pole position.
Full vest test and Remo.
A little bit of fuel pumping.
Look at the Mercedes and Ferrari fighting through Lecom. Ramos gets not the best of exits into Malmedy, then the long right-hander, the long hairpin into now no-name corner. They're still side by side. There's contact, there's wheel banging as Ramos just edges out in front of him. As I think Kevin's off DRS.
Oh.
It's very close.
Now Regic will fly through the track, but
hold on. He
now
needs to break DRS first. He needs to break DRS. There's only a straight left to do it. I don't think he'll. It will be tight, but I don't think he'll get it.
The stuff will be worse than the medium, so Regic might wanna think about pitting when he wants to do it. He's right now. Kevin right now is out of the arresto, but for how long? Because the mediums will become better for sure.
Yeah, flags,
in the next laps.
Dutchy's done what I did on like F122.
Again, but fortunately no safety car yet, probably. Otherwise I will be surprised. Two races without the safety car in a row. I never seen that in this league. There's always a safety car.
No, Nicholson gets past Kevin. Kevin's not got DRS, and Kevin was 1 point. Can Nicholson get within 1 second now? Can he use the DRS as a slingshot?
I don't know what's...
No, he can't.
I don't know what's with Kevin today, but he seems a little bit scared. Because this race will be so important for him. If he loses in this race, it can be over for him in the championship. He needs to go
to be honest, I think it's already over. I think it's already over, if I'm honest.
Nicholson is also out of the RS zone. But Regic, with the softs and mediums, it's gonna be something. Because Nicholson is already back and he's out, back, out, back, and he's gaining time. Nicholson is gaining time, so it might be the moment that the softs are worse than the mediums. This might change everything in this race.
I
think
1/10 is all he needs. Yeah, he's in now. He's in.
Yeah, he's coming back. Nicholson and Kevin are with each other coming back. Teammates, not really teammates, but you need to work together sometimes in racing, in sim racing too, to go on the podium.
Kevin wants the DRS share with him, but Kevin needs to sit behind and charge up battery. He's got no threat from behind. Let's check the battery for the top 3 more time. But
Nicholson is just gaining time.
Top 3, please. You're on.
Regic is hoping
Kevin is
for a safety car.
Kevin 52, Nicholson 46. Oh, Rajic 20%. So Rajic, now that Rajic is on the soft, it might be better if he gets into P2 and just chills with these guys on mediums. Because if he can go as long as these guys on mediums, it means he'll be able to pick. Because if you stay within DRS, right, you stay with him, right? Just use a better battery through the middle sector. Oh, Ramos! Gravel is not tarmac you want to. Gravel is not grippy at all. I don't know why you put that tire on there. Just a bit too eager on exit.
Don't be slow. Don't go in the gravel. It's not good for you. And there's a caution.
Simon has
that will be a safety car, I think.
And He's trying to bring out a safety car. Why is his overtake still on?
Yeah,
Do these guys
what?
not turn on their overtake? I will say he spun because he had his overtake on. It's
And-
still not
and
off.
get-
Watch it, he's gonna spin
Oh.
shoot again.
Oh, that was close. That was close. And also important to note, just a second ago, Kevin was out of the arrest zone, but now he's just cruising back.
Yeah, he mean,
Well, I don't know what happened, but out of nowhere, he was out of the arrest zone, and 10 seconds later, he gained half a second to Nicholson.
Nicholson's
Yeah,
got
both.
90% battery, and Toro
Wow.
can't get into the DRS of Kevin.
Rajik has a big problem right now.
Oh,
He
no,
needs
man,
to
Nicholson
defend.
touched the wall. Nicholson touched the wall. It won't be this
That's
lap. Or
losing
17?
time.
Yeah, he's draining. He's
P3.
draining battery. He's draining.
Oh, he wants to keep P2, because if he means goes to P3, he's too far
Oh yeah,
behind,
yeah, right, yeah.
and he needs to overtake 2 people to get
Yeah,
P1.
Kevin's not
So-
using battery though.
Yeah, that's pretty good for him. Only 50% left. He probably wants to attack, but you need a full battery for that. Because with this track, yeah, you easily, on the straights, easily lose a quarter of your battery. Because it's too long. This track is sometimes too long.
Yeah, and it's more than 7 kilometers long, and the new rule for F1 circuits is they can't be longer than Toro snap of overs here. They can't be longer than 7 kilometers. So yeah, they just got through, and that's because they had to change the final corner, the bus stop chicane. They had to change that. Okay, wait. Let me start from the beginning. So every main straight needs to have a set length, right? Apart from Monaco, I think. Right? And in order to make the main straight longer, they had to make that bus stop chicane so it like kind of goes back on itself, right? You can see on the track map it goes back, right? Problem is, what you just did, you made the track longer than 7 kilometers, which you're not allowed to do. Safety cars out, and that is perfect for Logic.
Oh!
That is
Perfect
perfect
for
for
Logic.
Logic. Yep, he can
And
go on.
immediately enter the pits.
Yeah, he
Without
was
a
right
doubt.
on the exit.
Without.
If he would have been a half a second,
Wow.
like half a second on track, he wouldn't have made it because he would have crossed the entry line. He's going mediums.
To look for him.
Double stack on
Toro,
double
it's a-
stack.
Double stack. They're not in the car probably. They're
Oh,
just
so Vest test is continuing on.
with his softs. But he needs to pit.
Oh,
in a
he's
while.
just ahead.
He needs to pit in, I think, the next lap. His softs are not good enough. The rubber is wearing off. He needs to go on the hards immediately. I don't know why he did that. That's not smart, to be honest.
At least
I need to stay unbiased, but that's not a smart move. That's not a smart move. And Rajik on the mediums, while the others are on the hard, so he has an advantage again. Again, he has an advantage, and he's on second place. But he's probably gonna overtake the Ferrari in the first corner, if I'm being honest, with the safety car. He's just gonna use all his ERS, and with his mediums, boom, he's just flying the track, and he's gonna go win the race. I need to say, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good driver. I need to give it
pretty
him.
good.
Oh, and
This is
Simon,
also good for
you're
Dutchies.
next. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we got the safety car.
Oh, I didn't realize my computer is sometimes lagging. So, blurry screen. And the HP Ferrari in front, of course, the HP. Nice livery. Did they change the liveries in this game actually? Cause I'm not sure. Do they do that? Like normally, if they reveal the liveries, do they change it in the games, or only in the next game? Because the season is over. But I think we will see next game. Hopefully that will be a better game, because nobody. Yeah, there was a little bit of hate. If I'm being honest, a little bit of hate. We heard it from Netso. He didn't like the game. That was made clear a lot. a lot of times, but it's not the best game. Hopefully, uh, hopefully next game will be better next year. In a couple of months, I think it will. If I'm being honest, if I'm not wrong, it will go out in May, and of course, the Ferrari is in the pits like I predicted he needed to. But now he's losing too many places because of the safety car. Everyone is behind each other except for Dutchy. So he's losing all those places. It wasn't a smart move. He needed to pit in the safety car. Yeah. It's not, and this is actually a nice time to talk about the sponsorships, kind of. Actually sponsorships for ourselves. So so if you ever thought about being a sim racer, if you want to begin with sim racing, or if you're already an experienced sim racer and want to race in a sim race league, which is professional, has live reporting, live penalties, live commentating, like me, Netso, and Gel, join the Discord server. Just join the Discord server, and you easily can sign up like a lot of people do it. There are a lot of seats open, so you will probably get the seat if you're available at this time every Friday. Yeah, and if you want to race, just join and sign up, and why not? Because in the Discord server, all the things will be revealed, like the calendar for next year, penalties, standings, so you can see the standings of the season. Like where Reggie is now 75 points ahead, and if I'm not wrong, if this place's standings will stay, Reggie has it in the pocket, like we say it in the Dutch or English, I don't know. And important, safety car will end this lap. So they're warming up the tires. Regic taking leads while the safety car cruises off back into the pits. A couple corners left to go. Well, I need to speak out a little, because if you want to see the next races of the league, or just watch highlights, please just subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. And look into the description. We have, if I'm not wrong, a link tree where you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just do it. If you like sim racing, it's a nice league. And into the last corner, Regic goes, and he is full speed again, draining his ERS 100% to 80% in a couple of seconds. Now he's a little bit charging again because he needs to, but again, just draining on hot lap mode, while Nicholson and Kevin are behind him, and everyone is now in a DRS train, which can be very scary for Reggie, but he's got a big lead. While in timing, in especially in the tire, because he got mediums and the rest got hards, while Taro got the softs, which 12 with 12 laps left is quite dangerous, while Toro overtakes Kevin, because softs and hards don't go together. Softs win easily, but in the moment of time, in a couple of laps, these softs will be drained and he needs to pit again. So is it a good strategy? I don't know. We will see. Just watch the stream and you will see too. It's very exciting. And Nicholson almost out of DRS, so 8/10 of a second behind Regic with a lead. If it stays, now for sure that Regic just has it in a pocket, the trophy which he wants. He needs to get the trophy right now, because with Zandvoort and Monza, they're unpredictable. They're not. These maps are not for him, I heard. And Nicholson and Toro are fighting, but Nicholson gains the lead. DRS is finally back enabled, so the DRS train can go on again. On the straights, they can overtake back again with the DRS, while Nicholson is losing time to Regic and out of DRS zone almost, but just got it while he's beginning in the DRS zone in the straight. So
What the hell is happening with
he
this?
doesn't really gain time. He's still losing time with DRS, but the check
Toro's on the
got a
soft.
3-second penalty and Toro overtaking.
Toro's on the soft, so we should stay within a second of Rajic. That is not what Rajic needed. Thing is, how long are those mediums gonna last? Because getting those to the end is gonna be tricky. Toro 100% needs to make another pit stop. There is no way those are going 10 more laps. No chance.
No hit. So
no, he needs to go mediums again.
So I think Regic has the big lead right now. If this stays, he has it in a pocket, like we say it in Dutch. He has it in a pocket. The trophy, he can take it home. And he has won then the 7th season. Yeah, I'm not. I was sick again. I was sick past week, and it's coming through again. My neck. I don't know how to say it in English. It's a little bit hurting, so I need to cough a little bit. But fortunately, it's staying out a little. While Nicholson again is.
Hold on, the two Astons. I think the two Astons can break free. If Rajic gets, if Toro gets past Rajic on the Camel straight, he can use his softs to pull that gap to Nicholson, and Toro just stays behind him. So here we go. Oh, Toro goes a bit deep though. That's not great. He needs Nicholson to make that mistake, not him. Here we go then. This can decide the rest of the race, because if the Aston Martins can work together with each other, with Nicholson nowhere in sight, it'll mean that they will be checked out clean, and Toro, I mean, he might even be able to get like a 8-second gap, which is good, because then once he pits, he only needs to close up by not a full pit stop there. He can't overtake Rajic, but it's okay. He's got 1.1 seconds right now. Now, all it needs is Toro not to make a mistake, which I'm gonna say he's gonna make a mistake somewhere on this lap, and that will allow Nicholson to get within that 1 second. It's currently 1.2, 1.5 there. Even Nicholson on the hards is really struggling.
Yeah, indeed, the grip is just losing. But I feel Nicholson he's hoping for it begins to rain, and hopefully that Regic and Toro stays on while he's going to pit. It's Belgium.
Yeah,
rain can always happen. I know that.
But it happened during practice.
What happened?
Rain.
Yeah, it's Belgium. It's not a surprise rain. But Toro is training his ERS. But their teammates, they're both Aston Martins. If they gonna fight, they might gonna get damaged and are almost bumping into each other.
Rajic lagged. Rajic lagged behind Toro. So now he's gonna have DRS on the main straight or on the back straight.
Then you don't need to fight, they need to work together. Even though they both want to win, they need to work together, their teammates. They need to win the Constructor Championship. Toro, it's Toro's chance to win the Driver Championship now on this race. And they can almost win the Aston Martin Championship. Constructors Championship.
Well, the Red Bull is currently P3 and P9. Yellow flags for the Mercedes. Once again in Radion then, as it seems like Bastas Elmo and Dutch Timo Bastas and Elmo are all fighting. Dutchy just comes. So Dutchy's not having the best of races in the Mercedes. His teammate Ramos currently in P7 then, but Toro then on the mediums now, on the softs. Now the mediums are better than the softs after 5 laps, so maybe it should be a bit more since it was during the safety car that they put those on.
Hey,
Kevin's closing in.
Get lost in time.
Kevin's closing in. Yellow flags, Dutchy's round again.
Safety car. Safety car. I don't know what I'm surprised. Safety car. A lot is gonna happen now. With the strategies.
I mean,
a lot can happen
Toro
now.
can pit, but I'm not sure.
Are they gonna pit? Are they gonna go on the softs? Are they gonna go on the mediums? Can they hold the softs straight till the end? Aren't they gonna lose a lot of time?
Oh, double stack. Double stack Aston Martin. This is not
Everyone's
good.
going into pits indeed.
Pulls the
luxury.
thing out. Toro, this is gonna be
Luxury
painful
with
for
the
Toro.
mediums.
This is gonna be painful for Toro.
Yeah. But now Regic easily almost gonna take the lead. With I don't know what to say. I'm so surprised. Everyone going on the mediums, except for Timo. He's on the hards for safety, but he didn't pit.
No. I think Timo tried to get out ahead of Rajic, and it didn't work.
No, it didn't work. The rebels are trying to work together. They need to indeed. They're brothers. Brothers need to work together. The brothers van Dijk. The infamous brothers van Dijk. We need to respect them. Minute of silence for them. While Werner and Pool's Luxury are now in the lead, but not for long. Because I think the first time I see them both in the top, in the podium position. Both of them. I didn't saw them. It is so surprising. While everyone is on the mediums who gone into the pits, while Remus and Elmo gone onto the softs. So Remus and Elmo are secure. They can hold the softs straight till the end, because there are 8 laps left of the 22 laps of the race. But 8 laps, it isn't a lot. Especially now with the safety car, you're going slow. You're not burning a lot of rubber, but mediums might be safer. So it's a pretty aggressive tire, pretty aggressive strategy to do. It's almost like a Jarno Opmeer strategy. You know him, right?
Yeah, I think his name I actually think his name is pronounced Jarno Opmeer.
He's Dutch.
There's an accent. Yeah, I know how to speak Dutch. You're from Belgium. I know Dutch better than you. You speak Belgish in Belgium.
Flemish.
Flemish, yes, Flemish.
Flemish, Antwerps, Brussels, and a little bit of French. But I can speak the French, it's hard. So no French here, please. English is good. Only English, please. English only zone. No French allowed. Immediately ban. Pool's Luxury and Werner now both in the lead with the horse. They are 7 laps old. Do you think they can hold? Also Timo, 3 drivers on the horse with 7 laps. Do you think they can hold them straight till the end? Because with 7 laps left, 14 laps on 1 tire, especially in this track, can they do it? Do you think? Can they do it? Almost crash. Are you there?
I'm in fact there, yes. It's gonna be close, 100%. I mean, Rajic on those mediums, yes. I think everyone on mediums, yes, easy. Problem is, can Toro get through that field now after that double stack, the second double stack?
Yeah. No, the double stack is always just horrible in league racing. Even though you might not like your teammate, you can fuck them over so hard by double stacking them. And if you're in front, they are gonna lose so much time, and they can't do anything about it, anything. Because when you enter the pit lane, it's already too late. Already lost places, even though it's a safety car. So if you're in a league race, I would suggest, if that's English, to have a good communication with your teammates and try to become friends. So you're not hostile against them and you're not crashing into each other, but working together. but the safety car already, I think, 3 or 4 laps.
It should come
Now,
in this lap, yeah.
yeah, should probably come into. After a while, then we have 8 laps left. That was probably wrong. I think 6 laps left. Mediums, softs, hards, all the colors of the rainbow, all gonna fight together for the lead. And indeed, the safety car will come in a couple of corners. My English is getting worse and worse any second. Holy sh. It's not getting good. Oh, I'm getting tired to. Yeah, a lot of people think commentating isn't tiring, but I can say it is. It is. It's like almost a sport. Finally, safety car coming in. While Werner, Timo, and Froby all have penalties, so they will lose extra places and extra time. So they better with the blue. They don't have a blue flag, but they better give the places back. And last corner, Pool's Luxury goes all in, burning the ERS and going onto the straights and breaking turn 1. Werner behind him and already overtake from Nicholson and vast, I can pronounce the Ferrari. Taro overtaking Froby from the double stack. He is better than Froby, that's a fact. And so he will fly through the course while my game is a little bit lagging, so I can see anything what happens actually. Werner trying to overtake, going sideways, getting a good corner. They're both now sideways to each other and Werner is falling off. Almost, he tries to sneak in a little dive bomb, but they're just bumping wheels to each other. Now Pool's Luxury is falling off and again Werner is falling off. Ratchet tries to overtake them both, but there isn't enough place on the corners. He wants to overtake, he wants to lead, he can get it easily, but there isn't enough space. And now Ratchet is finally going through the duo, while Toro again overtaking and fighting with Nicholson, wheel to wheel, banging to banging, banging each other. Kevin and Timo, mediums and hearts, working together, brother and brother, to overtake Werner and Luxury and hopefully Ratchet too, while Kevin gets a 3-second penalty, so his chances of winning are actually just over. While there's a big crash happening, Nicholson spins, gets bounced behind, and the Ferrari is now already fully behind. Toro lost place and Ferrari spins on the corner and mites DNF actually. He's very slow now on the straight. Remus out of the DRS. Elmo out of the DRS, but there is a fight happening with the Ferrari. He's coming back to overtake Remus, and in the front Kevin overtaking Pool's Luxury, going to get, hopefully for him, Ratchet and winning the race, because he needs to get a 3-second lead for him from Ratchet, because otherwise he can't win with this penalty, while Toro and Nicholson are fighting, wheel banging everywhere. I can hear it through the screen almost. While now 5 people got penalties, and now the people on the hards, they're just, the rubber is tiring off. I don't think they can stand till the end. It's too old of tires, it's too big of a track, while we have 5 laps left. Toro right behind Timo, try to overtake, and while Timo crashes, spins, breaks things on the side of the track and losing 5 places. If I'm not wrong, I can't calculate, so math is hard. Toro out of nowhere just easily overtaking Froby and going to get Nicholson. Kevin still trying to get Ratchet, but he's half a second behind, and Post Luxury and Nicholson are all out of DRS zone. So the DRS zone from the beginning, from the middle of the race, is just gone. While Remus and Dutchy both are DNFing. So one soft left got out of the race. I'm sorry about this, but I'm sick, so I can speak very good. Dutchy on the mediums also left. Wow, Timo is again. I'm guessing he got the damage. He's pinning, but saving it. While Elmo tries to overtake him, but didn't happen. While he's on the softs, and Timo he probably got damage from earlier, and now with his 10 laps on the hard, he doesn't have grip anymore. Redzic in the DRS zone, gaining a little bit of time, but not enough to overtake because he's losing all the time again. Back again in the corners, just immediately back again. Time, hundredths of a second just gone. While Nicholson and Toro overtake the Pulse Luxury and Froby who were in the front of the field with the safety car. They trying to get back into the DRS scene, but they're both almost 4 seconds behind Redzic and Kevin. But Kevin overtook Redzic, but he doesn't have a lead. Kevin has a penalty left. He has a penalty left. 3-second penalty in 3 laps. While Redzic is in DRS zone, it's almost impossible. He needs to be lucky with rain or something, or with I don't know. And Redzic overtaking Kevin again, so he has a lead. Redzic has a lead, so Redzic will probably get it. But if Kevin stays in P2, Redzic doesn't have the championship in his pockets. Oh, Toro a little bit bouncing from on the rear wing of Nicholson. So Nicholson got probably a little bit of damage here, while they are both trying to get on podium and back into the DRS zone, but it isn't happening yet. It isn't happening yet. They are too far behind. Kevin now too. He's losing time. With his penalty, it's almost impossible to to win. So Redzic almost certainly has it in his pocket this race, but not a championship point. Championship, if I'm not wrong. So, if I'm not wrong, I say it a lot. I will guess Redzic will get it next week, next race. So, Chell, you probably got it right. That he will get it next week and not this race. While we're still going on, Kevin losing time. He is in slipstream, he is in DRS zone, but he's losing time in the corners. He has now very good slipstream, and with the DRS he can overtake, but at what cost? At what cost? With his penalty it's impossible. And Toro overtaking Nicholson, but he's got a penalty too. So at what cost is this? At what cost? Because is not gonna get it. And Warner is the first person to get on the wet because it's a little bit raining. But with 3 laps left, is that a good decision? Because you can slip very easily. But now he is 30 seconds behind the Ferrari with a name that I can't pronounce because it's too hard. 30 seconds, is that worth it? He's worth it. He's winning a little bit of time, but not enough for 3 laps. Not enough. Kevin again overtook Redzic, yeah. But he's now half a second in lead. But with the penalty, it's almost impossible again. Almost impossible. Sorry about that, I'm still sick. I'm speaking very loud. I don't know if I'm speaking too loud. You can say that then in Twitch, YouTube chat. Yeah, YouTube. Subscribe, by the way, so you don't miss any videos and live streams. Because you might forget it. I do it too. Not gonna lie, I do it too. I forget sometimes that we have a race. Regic losing a little bit of time. But he's still in the slipstream. He has a lot of ERS, so he will use it with the 2 laps left. While there is a caution from Timo van Dijk, the Red Bull, and he DNF'd. Timo DNF'd on the track because he crashed too hard, while Werner is trying to get back, but he isn't gaining time. It's raining, but he isn't gaining time. 2 laps, it was too late. It's raining, but it's too late for him. It wasn't a big smart decision because he also still got a penalty. But now all the drivers that survived the race, survived 2 laps of rain and a very fast and hard track, will get championship points, so they can be proud of themselves. But the DNFs don't, if I'm not wrong. Timo, I'm not sure because 2 laps left, but we will see that. I'm not the FIA. You can talk to the FIA if you want. The rules are on the Discord server about the racing, so they will decide it. While Regic again overtook Kevin, it's just again and again overtaking each other, but Kevin got the penalty, so it's impossible. It's impossible for him. It's best for him to now stay and chill behind Kevin and not make any mistakes. So, because you can make a lot of mistakes easily because it's raining. It's so slippery on track. You need to be very careful. And if you're fighting, you're not careful. You can easily slip and easily then just crash into the wall and DNF. While Regic back in turn 1 using ERS a lot. His ERS is almost done, but he's overtaking him. Kevin overtook Regic again. I don't know how many times I said it, how many times it happens, but they're changing the lead every second, every part of the lap. While the sorry about that, the Ferrari get a 3-second penalty. So now almost all drivers got a 3-second penalty. While Paul Slutsky again gets a penalty. So now only 3 drivers don't I'm tired. Don't have a penalty, so it will change a lot. And nothing at the same time, because if everyone has the same amount of penalty, nothing will actually change in the standings. But Kevin tries to get out of the DRS, so while we're on the last lap, and Regic again coming to overtake, while his battery is almost on 5% and 3%, while it's going in the last corner of the race, bouncing against each other. It's a little drag race right now, but Kevin comes on top, but Regic wins the race. Then will Nicholson, Nicholson end up in 3rd. Congratulations. Froby to them in 4th, Toro 5th and crashing after the finish line. Purse Luxury in 6th, Elmo goes in 7th, the Ferrari, who I can't pronounce the name, goes in 8th, and Werner, the Kick Sauber, in last place with a 3-second penalty and in 9th. Still got 2 championship points, so you can be proud of yourself if you survive this race, because with the rain it's hard. I need to say it's hard to don't make any mistakes, and yeah, because if you make one mistake, it was such an important race, and then you're scared, so you're easily making mistakes because you're scared, and if you're scared, you're making mistakes like I said earlier. Yeah. So, again, Redzic, P1, doesn't got a penalty. Kevin with his penalty. P2, the Dutchman, Kevin van Dijk, the Red Bull. Third is Nicholson in the Williams. Froby, Sauber got fourth. Timo, the other Red Bull. Yeah, this is wrong. These are all the penalties people got. Most of them are warnings, so take it with a little bit of salt. But these are all the penalties people got, and I need to say there are a lot. There will be a lot of reports, penalties. So I will keep you updated next week. And if you want live updates, you can join the Discord server. But it's time to go to the interviews. So we're going to switch to that channel right now. Hello everyone, we're finally back for interviews. My favorite part, as you might know, of the race. The interviews are always so fun to do. We have right now here at the call Kevin and Redzik. Uh, Third place, I'm not sure if he's gonna join, but it was a nice race. And I have a lot of questions. I didn't prepare any questions, but welcome everyone. Welcome Kevin, welcome Redzik. How are you feeling, Kevin? P2, happy with that?
Um, Actually, no. I wanted to win so bad because Rajic, I think now has won 6 out of the 7 races. I think.
I'm gonna
Oh,
check. Not that many.
Tamer,
4. Now 5.
yeah, yeah, Tamer won also 1 or 2, I think. And
Yeah, but with the penalties.
yeah, but I messed up with the penalties. But to be honest, the track limits here are bullshit because if you get, I think, one wheel outside of the white line, you get a penalty. But
Oh,
yeah, I I,
wow.
I I have to accept it because yeah, it's my fault. But yeah,
Yeah. It that's sim racing.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
sim racing. That's a hard thing about sim racing. But what could you do? Could have done any better? Because you switched a lot of places in the lead with Regic. That was beautiful to watch. Like every sector, there was a switch. But could could you have done anything different?
Yeah, the last few laps I enjoyed it. I think I had better pace in the end. Not. I think I had at least equal pace to Rajic. In the beginning, I lacked a bit of pace
Mm-hmm.
because Rajic was on the softer compound. He was on the softs and I was on the mediums.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was on the hards and he
Yes.
was on the mediums, he was also faster. But
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, I think my setup was not that great. I had a lot of understeer. Timo was also struggling, as you saw. Um, but yeah, I think so. The thing that I can improve is maybe the setup, but overall, I'm still. I'm not happy that I didn't win, but I'm happy with the podium and my fastest lap.
Mm-hmm. Uh, how do you look back at the championship? Because it was a hard championship. We have still 3 races to go, of course. Of course, we need to drive it. It's not over yet. But how do you look back at it right now?
Um, how do I do look back at it? I think I'm a little bit disappointed with myself. I made too many mistakes. Like round one, I didn't press the pit button, and then I lost the chance to the for the win. And then I think round two, I got a drive through, and round three, I also lost the win because I had too many penalties. So yeah, I'm a lot of mistakes this season, and Rajic didn't make any so far as I can know, as I can tell. But yeah, I think he deserves the championship, even though I think it's still not over yet. I think, but he's way
Uh,
more consistent.
that's for next interview, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Uh, but I got a question in my head, but I forgot it. Always me. Were you happy with the safety car?
Yeah, I was really happy because I think Rajik and Tora were, I think, gapping us, me and Nikolson. I think I don't remember that well, but yeah, I was happy with the safety car because then we were on equal tires, Rajik and me, and it was easier for
Mm-hmm.
me to fight with him.
Mm-hmm. Uh, one more last question. Gel, I don't know if you watch the stream. Gel and beginning said uh that you might, because Zandvoort is your home race,
Yeah.
that you might be a Zandvoort expert, and that you have a big chance to win the race. What do you think about that? Are you a Zandvoort expert?
Yeah, I think so. Because in the time trial, I'm really fast. I think I'm 2 tenths faster than Magic. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the online races are always different. But I think I got last season I got pole there, but I messed
Mm-hmm.
up the race. I think I made a mistake in the race, and then I lost the chance to fight for the win. But yeah, I'm always at the front in Zandvoort. I love that track.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for the interview. I will see you next week. And good luck still with the championship. And stay in this channel, that because you might wanna hear what I'm gonna say next.
Okay.
Rajik, how are you today?
Tired.
I can understand it's tiring, sim racing. I need to congratulate you. You
Yeah.
on the race. It was a very, very beautiful race to watch. But that's not what I want to talk about. The championship.
Yeah, I
Do you
can
know?
imagine. Yeah.
Do you know the points out of your head?
I think. Wait. Let me do math. Wait. Uh. Wait.
We
Where is?
don't got the whole night, so
Yeah. Don't worry. It's a shit. Wait.
should I say it?
No. Wait. I wanna say it. It's now Kevin got 22 first lap pole and it's P2 22. Okay, I got 25 plus 2 27. Okay, I got him 5 points, 80 points.
Mm-hmm.
29 times 3, that is the maximum. 29
Mm-hmm.
times 3, it's 87.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and what?
I need to say, you almost got it. You're now, if we didn't calculate it wrong, 8 points behind the trophy. What do you
Eight?
think about that? 8 points.
Yeah, 8 or 7. Yeah, and I don't know. I'm just too tired to do math, to be honest.
You gained
So
1 point this race.
1 point? It's
I think,
it
yeah.
no, it
If
was
we're
it.
not wrong,
Yeah,
or
you
a
are
little
wrong.
bit more, but
Yeah, more 5 points because it's 25 points the winner and 18th the second the P2. Then
look, Matt is hard. Matt
yeah,
is hard.
then with the fast lap and the pole lap, Kevin got 22 points, and with
Mm-hmm.
me in P2 in quali, I got 27. So it's 5 points difference. So now I'm
Oh,
80 points ahead of
yeah.
Kevin.
So, what do you think about it? You almost got it. This race, you could have gone and snatched the win.
Yeah, I mean, I was. I'm going to be honest. I thought about making such a dirt thing to push Kevin behind just to the 3 seconds, going almost to Nicholson. But I said no. It's not fair. It's not a sportman behaviorship.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't do it.
You got 3 races left. Do you think you will snatch it? You will snatch the championship in one of the 3 races, or even next race?
I would love next race. Baku is my favorite track. I love it so hard.
So next week will be the race that you will win the championship of Season 7 VDRL?
I don't know. It depends. If I get pole and P1, it's done because it's
Are you gonna
6 points difference if Kevin does P2. I don't know. I'll do whatever I can next week, and if I'm the winner, I will be proud.
Yeah, but one thing I was so confused about in the beginning, in qualifying, this is your race. This is the race that you could have snatched the championship. And still, you do only one lap for qualifying. Why? Like, why? You waited the whole qualifying to do one lap. Why?
Yeah. Wait a moment, please. I'm not
Okay.
gonna last so far. Wait.
Yes. We can wait a little bit. I never had it, but
Okay, I know.
oh, perfect.
The thing is, at the 15th minute, my sister came to me and told me to bring her to a friend's house. So I said, "Oh shit, I have to go very quickly
Oh no.
and then come back quickly." So I did it in a like a pole lap in
Yeah.
like 10 minutes I was in here, so in the minute 6-5 I was already catching up the fuel, the tires, and everything. So that's the thing why I did only a lap. I mean, I did
Wow.
some mistakes on my lap. For example, Puon, I lose the apex a lot. In the chicane, the first turn, also the same thing. I lost the apex. So I think I could have done the same lap or closer lap than Kevin.
Still, I need to give you a lot of respect. One lap and still P2 and 90,000 behind P1. I need to give respect for that. There's a reason why you're dominating this championship season.
Yeah, thank you. Also, I think Kevin has also respects for me. It's a bunker lap, 41.2. It's a good lap, a very good lap. So yeah.
Yeah, both are very good. And to wrap it up, I need to say something very important. If I'm not wrong, we always can be wrong. We will check it for sure later, because now we don't have, unfortunately, time enough for that. But if you calculated it right, I heard from the microphone in my ear that I can officially say, almost officially say, that Aston Martin is the Constructor Championship of 2024, Season 7 of VDRL. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean it's a good result. I have one of the
Yeah.
best teammates in this league, and yeah, it was normal. We were in the first races. In the first race, Japan, we did 1-2, and in the others, he helps me. Well, sorry, I don't forget that. We did it. The best we could, making more than 30 points the first 4 laps. So the first 4 laps, the first 4 races. So I'm so proud of this.
Are you happy?
Yeah, a lot.
Are you gonna sleep good tonight with a good
Uh,
feeling?
no, because I have a lot of tests next week.
Oh,
So
understandable.
I have test Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, and they are about a lot of theory. So I'm in a way to say it fucked up.
Not Formula One tests, because that will be easy.
Uh,
Do you
sorry.
have do you have plans for next season to dominate again with Toro in the same team? Because you're a good duo together. I need to give you that. The double stake wasn't the smartest decision of the race, But
Yeah.
for the rest, it was a clean race, a clean season of you both. You are a good duo. Do you have still plans for next season to dominate together?
Yeah, if he wants to, that's the thing. And Martin let us because I think he will say to put us in different teams, but it's his decision. And if he wants to give more constructor fight in the league, I will agree on that. I mean, I will be sad, of course.
Mhm.
But yeah, if he thinks that it is the best for the league, I will agree on him.
Yes, it will actually also be good, like Kevin versus Regic versus Toho. It would be a cool league season. Not gonna lie, if you're both all three dominating the league, it will be cool to watch. So might be an idea, but you you will see what you want to do.
Yeah.
And oh,
No,
and
no.
I I think that's up for this day, for this race. It was a very, very good race. I'm very happy to see Regic almost snatching the trophy out of Kevin's hands, but Kevin still got a chance to get it back from him. But we have 3 races left, 3 weeks left, 3 weeks to practice, 3 weeks to make a setup, and I will see you next